What's going on, everybody? I'm here with another episode of Reddit Read. Here we are with episode 9. Really quickly, before I get started, I wanted to mention something about episode 8. I'm not sure why I said episode 7. Basically, what I wanted to say was that, unfortunately, when I went to go back to check this story out to continue for this video, which was supposed to be chapter 2 or whatever, I really didn't. Sorry, no, chapter 3, I believe, because I already did 1 and 2. I still gotta put the pictures of thing the second post. I just remembered it now. But again, I'm gonna try to do my best. 1, to continue the story, and 2, so you guys can at least see the pictures from the second story that I did read after the first one. So, without further ado, this is the story. I will be more careful online now. Hello, my name is Rojo. I made a video on YouTube. That video was a big mistake, but that comment was even bigger of a mistake. Sorry about that. You're probably confused, so let me start from the beginning. 5 years ago, when I was 10 years old, my dad got me an Xbox 360 for my birthday. I was really excited, as you would imagine. That was the happiest day of my life. My older brother, Tom, who was 3 years older than me, got Call of Duty Black Ops. This made me cry. I've never been so happy. All of my friends had it, but never me. For the next week, I would not come out of my room, always hitting clips and trick shots. But 2 weeks in, and I had hit a legendary trick shot. I'm pretty sure it wasn't even possible to hit something like this. That night, I rushed to my friend's house and banged on his front door. Before he could say anything, I told him everything. He started laughing and called me a liar. I told him everything, but of course he did not believe me. Oh, and his name is Derek, if anyone was wondering. Okay, if you really did that, I'll give you my capture card so you can record it and send it to me, said Derek. I said back, really? He grabbed the handle to a drawer near the door and whipped it open. Here, he said, placing it into my hands. Give it back when you're done, said Derek. I thanked him and ran home before anyone noticed I was gone. That's when it all started. So that night, I set up the capture card and started playing. If anyone does not know what a capture card is, it is a small device you plug in your console and your laptop. Then you can record your TV screen. So now that's out of the way, I can tell you more. So I started playing while I was recording. When I got a few trick shots, I reviewed the clips, and they were pretty good. Then I saw a button called Upload to YouTube. I thought. That idea never crossed my mind. So I pressed the button, made a channel, and uploaded the video. I told my friend about this the next day, and he thought it was a great idea. So for the next 3 years, me and my friend uploaded videos for YouTube. We started growing and started making lots of money too. Did this kid not say... Hold on a sec. Did he not say he was 10? Again, I don't know how much a lot of money is to a 10-year-old, but to me, I don't know. Sorry. Just that's my 2 cents. We started growing and making lots of money too, but this all came to an end when I uploaded a video on Saturday. At the time, we had over 100,000 subscribers. And about a minute since upload, we would get a few dozen views. About 30 seconds in, me and Derek saw a comment. It was by a user named Red.Ep.9 I, which said, "Wow, amazing video, the Rojo Gaming. Loved that last game you played." We were about to reply when we accidentally clicked on his channel. He had 12 subscribers and 1 video. We clicked on the video and saw an overweight man who I would guess is about 20, who was playing basketball. We learned his name was Edward. We were laughing so hard because it was hilarious to see that man was trying to play basketball. So Derek said, hey, you know what would be really funny? If we make a video about him. Me being a dumb 15-year-old accepted. Hold on, what the fuck? Hold on. You were probably confused, so let me start from the beginning. 5 years ago, when I was 10, right? Unless I make myself look like an idiot and my math is way off. Probably is. So, 5 years ago from this year, that is what? 2012? Right? Wonderful. Sorry, guys. Good. Phone call. He was 10. For 3 years, he made YouTube videos. He stopped making YouTube videos, I'm going to assume, because of this incident that we are going to read about later in a second. I'm sorry, read about more in a second. And yet, 3 years from 2012, is no longer 2015. It's 2017. So I don't know. Again, maybe I'm stupid. I don't know. But yeah. So I had to put my 2 cents in again. That's me. Where was I? Yeah. About 30 seconds in, me and Derek. Oh, no, I already read that. Whoops. We were laughing so hard. I already know. You were laughing till you pissed. Yes. Me being a dumb 15-year-old accepted. So we made the video and posted it 30 minutes after. The video was basically me and Derek making fun of him. We said that if he jumped, the whole court would shake. Yeah, really realistic, really mature. Good for you, Rojo. This video got a good response and lots of likes. By the way, his channel, the Rojo Gaming, is in the description. I did look it up because I was so fucking curious to see how this kid could have possibly did so well. And he has a whopping 111 subscribers. Nowhere near the 100,000 plus he stated to have. Whereas, as of Derek's channel, I don't know, to be honest with you. I will link that probably in the description as well. I don't know. Something. I don't know. I'll figure something out, guys. It'll work. I'll make it work. I'm just trying to, check it out, see if there's anything here that kind of correlates to anything, because whoa. Sorry. I don't want to get no copyright bullshit. So I'm just trying to, and I'll do that when I'm done. This video got a good response and lots of likes. We saw that Edward posted a new video. We nervously clicked on it. It was a video of him crying, saying sorry over and over again. Then the unexpected happened, which ironically enough I actually expected, because this story took a turn for the worse in a matter of seconds. It was a video of him crying, saying sorry over and over again. Then the unexpected happened. He took out a knife and carved the words, "I'm sorry," in his arm. Nice. Really, really good. Good for you, Edward. Then he got angry and shouted, "I'm sorry." The video ended. Me and Derek knew we were dealing with an unstable man. Yeah, sure he did. We ran to the police station and told them what happened. They looked up the channel, but there was no such thing. Sorry, hold on a sec. Okay, sorry. They said they would look deeper into it. That's what she said. And told us to go home. On the way home, we decided not to tell our parents and handle it ourselves. Why the fuck would you not? Because that's gone so well so far. It's not like you made somebody harm themselves. That's not something that fucking happened. Kids, I don't know. I'm not saying I was a genius fucking kid, by no means was I, but Jesus fuck, this is why I'm happy not to have grown up in an era of video games of that nature and the fucking capture cards and whatnot. Yeah, not happening. On the way home, we decided not to tell our parents and handle it ourselves. When I opened my front door, I got the surprise of my life. Carved in my wall was the phrase, "I'm sorry." But the most disturbing thing was a knife with a note stabbed into my cat's paw. Of course. The note read, "Make an apology video now." I don't know what to do, guys. Tell me what our next steps should be. We are scared and confused, but don't want to get our parents involved. Why the fuck not? You've already fucked your life up already. I'm going to go and read part 2. Just curious. I am so pessimistic about this. I know. But, yeah. Well, the last few hours have been at its worst. So when I got a response, I decided to take its advice. I'm going to assume this person's talking about... Actually, let me read the comments. Hold up. One person is saying, call Derek, ask him if he has anything like this or not. I'm going to assume in terms of like an event that's happened. If he says no, he isn't having anything like that, then follow this. And no punctuation. I can't stand when people don't punctuate, but I'm not saying I'm a grammar Nazi or whatnot or anything of that nature, but really, if he says no, he isn't having anything like that, then follow this since he has all your details like your address. And all he would have your address and all. He would have probably put a camera in your house. Search for it without looking like... Whoa, what the frick? Hold on. Search for it without looking like it exactly. The fuck is that supposed to mean? He even would have set up a mic in your house to listen to you, so text him. What? So text him that, go to police, tell them all this, and seek their help. And be sure that all your family members are safe or not. Okay. Seems somewhat doable. If he has faced anything like you... See, this person needs to really be more specific. I know they're talking now when he says if he has faced anything like you. I know now they're talking about Derek, but not everybody would from the first glance. If he has faced anything like you, then TOO. That's really nice. They use punctuation where it's not fucking needed. Then go to his house now. Not now. Now. I sound like one of those bitch-ass teachers that I used to go to school. I used to hate one of my teachers for being like this, but I'm a hypocrite for some things. Not gonna lie. Go with him to police and seek their help further in this case. And do not make an apology video. I'm reading the way they're typing this, by the way. And not to be an asshole, just for comedic purposes, I guess. I know I won't be sounding safe. It's not supposed to sound safe. It's supposed to fucking do good. Be safe. If you do once, what the fuck? If you do once, he will make you his servant by blackmailing again. So fight and win. Oh, so fight and win. Yeah. Really. Take it upon yourself even more and fuck yourself up even more. I'm actually going to go ahead and read through. Or should I? So I'm going to actually read through the comments. Or you know what? No, I'm not. I'm going to let you guys do that. So I'm going to go ahead and read part 2. My apologies about that, guys. I was so curious to see, like the fuck's happening with this shit. Because not everything is as it seems. And, yeah. Well, that's it. Well, the last 2 hours have been at its worst. So when I got a response, I decided to take its advice. First, me and Derek searched the whole house and found not one, not two, not three, but 4 cameras hiding in the house. Because it's hide and seek. Not hidden, hiding. One was them. What the fuck? One was them was stuffed in a plant in my living room. One was in a calendar facing my front door. I think that was there to monitor our schedules. One was perfectly hidden on top of a treadmill, which no one uses. But the most disturbing one was the one in the bathroom facing the toilet and bathtub. Yeah, that's really nice. This gives me the chills of what he could have done. See? I'm sorry. Could of. Call me a grammar Nazi. I'm going to go this far. The fuck does that mean? It's could have. To be honest with you, this is something I'm going to say. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I know I'm going to come across as that. I'm just saying this as advice. If you don't speak, I'm not saying he doesn't speak good English. Actually, he does. But if you really, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not going to even bother because the way I'm going to explain it is not going to make sense to you. This gives me the chills of what he could have done with those clips. Well, after that, we took the advice of going to the police station. So we put the cameras in my drawer and headed to the police station. Sorry. Why the fuck wouldn't you take them with you? I'm going in full out fucking FBI, private eye fucking investigator mode, so don't mind me doing the thing. So we put the cameras in my drawer and had big mistake. No shit. I know, but we weren't thinking straight. No shit. We went to the police station and an officer there said there was no channel or videos of that kind. We told him to check deeper because that's what girls like. Even though this is a male officer, probably. Yeah. The police can also find deleted documents and websites. Well, actually, I believe they go into a different unit of investigation, but I'm not going to get into that. I don't even know. So we had faith in them. Stay here and wait for us. This could take a few moments, said the police officer. We sat in the waiting room near the front of the station. Stuttering Derek said, "Are you sure they can help us? These guys will find and stop Edward." These guys will find and stop Edward, if that's even his name. The conversation went on like this for 20 minutes. But see, no comma. Sorry. But I won't bore you to death with it. Then an officer came and said, "Please follow me." I'm sorry if you guys can hear that. The people in my basement are playing music bloody fucking loud. Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah. We followed him to a room with a blue door. The officer signaled us to sit down on the 2 chairs, facing a desk. Boys, we looked but found no trace of the comment or the channel on the internet. It was like it never even existed. Started nuts, asking questions faster than answers. How the fuck do you ask and answer? That's what I want to know. I could see the officer. I understand. I'm not trying to be an ass. I'm going to say this so many times in this video. I'm not trying to be an ass. I'm just literally I'm ranting. I understand completely what he's trying to say, but yeah. I could see the officer looking at another signaling. What? I could see the officer looking at another signaling to him to get us out. He took Derek by the arm and suggested, If it happens again, call us. Until then, lock your doors. Derek and me left the building, more scared than ever. We reached our front door, and I started unlocking it. And then Derek said, "Oh, shoot, we forgot to tell them about the cameras." Sorry, going back to that previous point I mentioned about why not taking them with you. Why not take them with you as proof? Because if that was the case, they would have probably started investigating right away, but no. Why would you? It was too late. The front door was already swung open, and what we saw inside shook us to the core. Of course. The back window was open. Okay, I have been living in this house since I was 2. My parents never open the windows or keep the door locked. Sorry, guys. It's a yawn. We were never allowed to either. So right now, my parents are on a. My older brother Tom is on a trip with his friends across the country. So it was just me. Yeah, no fucking shit. Like I kind of figured that nobody would be stupid enough to even. I don't even know what the fuck to say anymore. I'm beyond raged. I am. Derek never had a dad because he was adopted and his mom was at work. So my parents said before their trip that Derek could come over whenever he wanted, of course. It hit me like a truck when I realized what had happened. I said, when I realized what happened. Sorry, it hit me like a truck when I realized what happened. I said, "Derek, go look for the carving on the wall." Me and him both left. I went upstairs to my drawer and opened it. The cameras were no fucking shit gone. Yeah, and that's not part of the sentence, by the way. It didn't say no fucking shit, but no fucking shit. What a surprise. I practically flipped the dresser over looking for it. I heard Derek scream downstairs. "Oh my god, it's gone. It's just gone." It was like nothing was on the wall in the first place. How the fuck? I knew what just happened. I'm gonna read this from now on exactly how it is. I knew what just happened. Edward or someone else came in the house and got rid of all the evidence. I ran downstairs and before anything closed the window and locked it. Then I ran to Derek and it was like he was reading my mind. He said, "We have to go back to the police station now." We were about to leave, but then I realized something. Where's Jerry? Jerry is my cat who had been stabbed. We looked through the whole house, but no trace of him. That little, I said, trying not to swear. "Come on, let's hurry up and get him arrested and get Jerry back," said Derek. This motivated me to go and not look anymore. We locked the door and headed to the station. When we reached there, we told the same officer about everything that happened. He had asked for evidence, but we said that it was all stolen. This would not have fucking happened if you took the cameras in the first place. I have to say it. He asked for evidence, whoops. Look, I know you youngsters try to get attention, but this is wasting our time. If it happens again, we will personally investigate your house. But for now, please go home. I was so mad while coming back home because he did not trust us. Holy fuck. Shocker. Then I got a call from my parents. I answered and they said, "Look, don't worry, we'll be safe, but our office is in lockdown. For some shooting, everything will be okay. Just stay." The call ended. I was about to cry in the middle of the street. Please tell me what to do next. I tried not to get my parents involved. The police will not believe us without proof. Please tell us next steps. So I'm going to click part 3. Might as well. Removed. Why? The fuck? What a surprise! Hello? I'm trying to read this. Where is this one? Oh, is this one comment by No Sleep? Autobot. Yes, okay. I did not realize there was a limit to how many things you could have. Okay, that's good. That's nice. The fuck. Yep. I don't know what the heck's going on, to be honest with you. I really don't. It's like, hello, like, the fuck? Um, Hold on, the fuck? How the fuck? Part 4. Huh. Okay. Um, yeah. Weird. A week ago, I was on a train typing part 3. I was surprised it even uploaded to Reddit. Well, you may be wondering if I got off the train. No fucking shit. Obviously, you fucking uploaded this. Well, yes, I did. About 2 hours after I was done typing part 3, I found that the train started slowing down. I looked ahead and saw some deer crossing. I jumped off the train while I had the chance to. Well, those deers, they're using. They're using an apostrophe, guys, after deer, and then putting the S. That shows ownership. A deer does not own itself. In this case, deers. I don't know. I don't know. Well, those deers saved me some time. It was a car shipping train, if anyone wondered. What the fuck are you doing inside there? And nobody wondered. It was in the middle of a forest of pine trees. The moon illuminated my way as I started heading east. I don't know why I was heading east. I guess just some random judgment. Now, I'm not going to bore you guys with an adventure story. All I really did was just make a fire and tent from branches and leaves. What the fuck? What the fuck is this 15-year-old doing this? Or 10-year-old? How the fuck old this kid is? Um, all I really did was just make a fire and tent from branches and leaves. Well, I guess Boy Scouts came to good use. Yeah. The next morning, I woke up and started walking again to some road or landmark. About 30 minutes in, I heard some water in the distance. I went over and saw a river heading downhill. I also saw people on the river in rafts just minding their businesses. So, their business in the middle of the river. I started jumping to grab their attention. It worked. Moments later, one of the rafts, it says on of the rafts, pulled up to the shore I was standing on. Hey, my name is Alex. Were you trying to get my attention? The man asks. I didn't tell him about the whole situation, just a part of me getting lost in the woods. But why the fuck? Okay, now it kind of makes sense. I'm thinking back. Part 3 has to have something to fucking do with this. So I don't know if I'm actually going to read through with this one, to be honest with you. I want to bet her. So I'm looking at the bottom, and it says The last sentence. Just I'm maybe the second last. I went to bed tired and hopeless. Then, just then, I got a notification from my phone. It was from Derek. My house was racing. Your house was racing? Or your heart? I don't know. His heart was racing, I'm going to assume. I don't know what it. Oh, I read it. 8, 5, 12, 16, 9, 1, 13, 3, 1, 16, 20, 21, 18, 5, 4, 2, 25, 8, 9, 13. So what I'm going to assume from my usually decent judgment, to be honest, is that, hey, that this is using the alphabet. So I'm going to go ahead and actually look that up. All the So I'm actually going to literally, legit, I'm getting into this, guys. I need a piece of paper, dude. Okay. Bitches beware, shit's getting feisty. So, hold on. Since there are 26 letters, the reason why I think this is okay, so I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to go the first 8. Eight is H. 5 is E. 12, 16, right? It's going to say help me. I'm sorry, something like that. Help. I'm legit going into fucking investigation mode. 8, 5, 12, 16, 9, 1. So it's I'm. Help. I'm. Whoa, wait. Sorry, 9. What? 9, 1. Oh, I am. Fuck, I don't have an eraser. I am 13.3 at. Hold on, wait. So help. Hold on, I'm gonna redo this. H is 8. E is 5. L and P. H 5, 12. he is what? 16. Which that is the next number. And then 9. I'm going to put a dash to separate them. Is an I. 1 is an A. 13 is an M. No, I actually got to erase this because I screwed it up. I actually literally. I got an eraser in there. I'm actually determined to figure out what the fuck this reads. Sorry, I'm trying to get an eraser again. To be honest with you, using numbers to word something is actually quite it's a pretty smart thing. Not anybody would, would guess, like, hey, like, get it in like letters and numbers or whatever. So N 9 13 3. One, which is A, 16, 20, 21. I am captured. Anyone 18 is probably R. R, as I guessed. Five, 4. Two, 25. By 8, 9, 13. Him. 8 is H, 9 is I, 13 is M. So hands down, I do want to say in this case, I'm starting to believe somewhat, but again, until I don't know, I'm going to leave part 3 to still be read because obviously I haven't read it. So, anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this chapter 1, chapter 2 read of I Will Be More Careful Online now. But until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Peace.